Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jay. I am here for a special Sunday bonus stream, and I'm here because I've got some new tech, and I want to try it out before next week. And my new tech is an improved version of our streaming charts that we did last week. I wasn't super happy with how it worked out. I wasn't. I just wanted it to be better, and the sharpness, the clarity of it was just not where I wanted it to be. So I have updated some software. I have gotten some new software, and I think it looks a million times better. So we are going to give this a go today and see if everything looks a little better than it did last week. So, if you were here on last Thursday's stream, I encourage you to stop by, say hi, and let me know how things look. We are going to be flying on the Pilot Edge network, and we're going to be continuing with our alphabet challenge. So we're going to be doing the same type of stuff, and we are sitting right now on the ground at what is supposed to be Quail Mesa. Now, if you were here at the end of the last stream, you'll know there was some confusion, a little bit of confusion, about where the airport actually existed. And so let me take you into the plane. We're going to pop up in the air. You can see that this is a dirt runway. This is an X-plane dirt runway, and there's our plane sitting at the end of the X-plane dirt runway. There's even a windsock there. I'm going to go ahead and keep going up just a little bit, trying to get a good view. And as you can see, this runway is sort of sitting out in the middle of nowhere, and it crosses over a road and an irrigation ditch. This is where Google thinks Quail Mesa is. Quail Mesa Ranch Airport is. In actuality, Quail Mesa Ranch Airport is over there. So there is some confusion with X-Plane and everyone else about where this thing is, where it lives. Even Google is confused. So if you go out and Google Quail Mesa Ranch Airport, it'll probably tell you that it's in the wrong spot. I have submitted a bug to Google to hopefully get that updated. But for now, this is what we're looking at. So yeah, the actual runway is all the way over here. And if I zoom in on it, you can actually see it. The runway runs right here. This is the runway. Right there. Ends right there. That's the runway. But that's not where it is for us. So, yeah. We'll start here. This is where X-Plane loads us, and this is what we'll start off with. So a bit of fun, a bit of, hey, that's not right. Early on at the beginning here, and yeah, just a good time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff loaded up. We'll start our ground GPU. Apparently we're carrying that with us from place to place. We'll go ahead and close the doors. Remove the chocks. Our fuel is fine. And I'm going to go over to the Pilot Edge network. And I'm going to get logged in over there. And then we're going to file our flight plan. Let's see here. File a flight plan. go ahead and sign that in. I'm signing it over here on my left-hand side. We're going to file an IFR flight plan. November 143 Victor Tango. We're an Epic. And we're Slant Gulf. And we have a true airspeed of, let's say, 250 knots true. We're leaving 15 Alpha Zulu. And we are headed for KRAL. It's the Riverside Municipal Airport. Give you a look at the livery that I've decided to use today. So we got a little bit of a red, gold, and black theme on a white aircraft. Just kind of different. Thought I would try this one out. And what altitude do we want? We probably want something like 18,000. Right, we're headed west. West is even. So let's set a cruising altitude of 18,000 feet. Our alternate destination is fine. We'll go BLH to Victor 116 to PSP, and that will take us right into the Setter 5 arrival. And that Setter 5 arrival should bring us right in close to Riverside, and yeah, take us to the Paradise VOR, and we should be fine. I'm pretty happy with that. We're going to take off under VFR conditions. .18,000 feet. I apparently typed something wrong, got a whole bunch of errors, something didn't go right. So I'm going to re-enter my flight route real quick. 116 PSP. Okay, there we go. Filed successfully. So we're going to go ahead and take off VFR, and then we are going to pick up an IFR clearance in the air so that we don't have to waste time here on the ground. So let's go ahead and get things fired up. Batteries are on. Avionics on. Let's turn some radios on. And I'm going to go ahead and just switch this on to Pilot Edge real quick. So give me just a second to connect to Pilot Edge. There we go.
Connected to Pilot Edge.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Okay, so We are connected to the network. Let's go ahead and do some initial flight planning. We may have to change this in... we may have to change this at some point, but that's okay. Insert 15 Alpha Zulu. This is our first... Oh, that's right. 15 Alpha Zulu doesn't exist in the database. So KBLH Blythe. That's going to be our first. And then we're going to insert another waypoint, BLH. And then we'll insert an airway, Victor 16. The exit to Victor 16 is PSP. Looking for that. There it is. And insert a waypoint. Our waypoint is going to be KRAL, Riverside Municipal. This is where we're landing. And we'll leave the arrival blank until we get a little closer and or get some indication from air traffic control that the Settler 5 is going to be fine for us. Okay, so that's good. We're fine there.
Skygate 5 Kilo Mike Center approach, squawk 7304 ID.
And so we're going to get a squawk code. Looks like we've already got Los Angeles Center here on the network.
Area 5 Kilo Mike radar contact 10 miles north of Santa Maria Airport, altimeter 2984.
Why don't we go ahead and pick up our IFR on the ground here. So let's go ahead and bring up the charts page and bring up our craft window for those charts. I'm going to delete this real quick and we're going to say craft. Riverside Municipal. And then route, we did BLH Victor 116 to PSP, and then the Settler 5. That's the route that we filed, so that's fine. Altitude, we filed 18,000. I don't know if we'll get that or not. We'll have to see. Depends on what the altimeters are at. Frequency is going to be probably 126.35, and then we'll get a transponder code. And according to the charts, I'm going to go ahead and close that for just a second. According to the charts, we should be talking to them on a postage stamp here somewhere. So I'm looking for our postage stamp. There's Los Angeles right over there. It is 128.15. And so the postage stamp that I am talking about is, let me go ahead and show you. It's right there. That's it right there. So I'm going to try that one first. If that one doesn't work, then I'll go to the next one. So let me go ahead and close that. We'll hit our function key. I'll come back to 126.35 if that doesn't work. But we'll try 128. And it's 128.15. Okay, so that's good. Looks good. Let's go ahead and bring up our craft window again. Now let's give them a call. Los Angeles Center, Epic 143 Victor Tango, IFR to Riverside Municipal, and we're on the ground here at Quail Mesa.
Epic 143 Victor Tango, Los Angeles Center, Sagan, location.
We are at 15 Alpha Zulu, Quail Mesa Ranch Airport. 3 Victor Tango.
R3 Victor Tango, clearance on request. Demo.
So we're just waiting for him to call us back. So hopefully the picture of the charts is more clear. My handwriting is no more clear, but that's not the software's fault. My handwriting is still terrible.
Epic 3 Victor Tango, cleared from 15 Alpha Zulu Airport to Riverside Airport as filed. Maintain 7000, expect level 18010 minutes after departure. Correction, expect level 20010 minutes after departure. Flight level 180 is unavailable today. Departure frequency 126.35, squawk 5751, hold for release.
Cleared to Riverside as filed. Altitude 7,000. Expect flight level 20 in 5. Frequency is 126.35 and 5751 in the squawk, and hold for release. 3 Victor Tango.
Retry Victor till reback is correct. Advise ready for departure.
Roger, we'll advise, and we can depart VFR and call you in the air if that's all right with you, 3 Victor Tango.
Retry Victor Tango, you can't do that once you have your IFR clearance.
Good to know.
If you're ready to depart now, you can let me know that. If not, just advise when you're ready.
Negative. We got to do startup. So I'll let you know. Thanks very much for the info. 3 Victor Tango.
Air 5908, contact Bakersfield approach 118.8.
All right. So that was some interesting information. There's a difference.
Air 5908, 118.8.
All right. So we got all of our information as filed, and we got our arrival. So we'll do any settler 5 from PSP, no approach. So that's our plan. And all right, doors are in. Let's go ahead and get this started up. And we'll go ahead and close this. Let's find the weather at Blythe. The weather at Blythe is 2972. That's going to be the closest one that we have. So we'll set that one 2972. Enter. He wants us up to 7,000 feet.
Air 5 Kilo Mike, Connecticut. Air 41598, Bakersfield approach. Center maintain 7,000. Expect approach runway 30 right. Bakersfield altimeter 2990. Advise you have weather.
Transponder code is. I just closed that screen. Let me bring my craft screen back up. 57.
Cessna 8 Kilo Mike, third
7,
time.
5.
Not for you, not for you, not for you. Listen for the call sign, please.
Yes, listen to the call sign, please.
King Air 5908, you got blocks. Say again?
Hey, Goldsy and Nikki, welcome. Glad you guys are here.
King Air 5908, affirmative, and advise you have weather.
Okay. So, Goldsy, I don't know if you were just here a second ago, but
Cessna
I just
5
tried
Kilo Mike,
to
contact Los Angeles Center,
pull our little trick of
135.
departing VFR after getting an IFR clearance, and I got told that I can't do that. Interesting, interesting. All right, so there's our flight plan. Let's get out of here. Got all of this, 126. We're going to be going up to flight level 2000. Climb out of here at 800 feet per minute. It's nice to have you here too, Nikki. Welcome. Yeah, okay. See, I thought I could do that after my mishap where I forgot to call for a release. I guess a few weeks ago. Thought that was what I understood. Yeah, absolutely. We are flying the Epic E1000, and I had just picked a random livery. And we're going to get a lot more look at this. Not my favorite livery overall, but it'll do for this flight. And just really quickly, here's our... Oh, let me probably couldn't see that with the charts in the way. Let me go ahead and move those charts out of your way. There you go. Hopefully the charts look better. The charts are, this is by Aerobasque. It's a fantastic plane. So let's go ahead and jump in. Let's go ahead and get it started. So first thing we need to do is we need to get some fuel going. Because we are sitting here on a runway because there is nothing else at this location other than just a runway. Not that I expect anybody else to be showing up here, but let's go ahead and get it started and get going. Alright, props are back, fuel's back, starter going. Add the fuel. And we'll go ahead and stop our generator.
Check engine.
It is present and accounted for. Engine is present. Alright, so there's our flight plan. We are squawking our altitude everything is running. Let's go ahead and flip on some lights and our radar. Our generators are on. Pressurize the plane. And we should be good to go. So let's give Los Angeles Center a call. Los Angeles Center, Epic 143 Victor Tango, ready for departure.
Epic 143 Victor Tango, release for departure. Clearance point if not off in 5 minutes. If not off in 5 minutes, advise intentions this frequency not later than 8 minutes. Frequency change approved.
Advise or clear for departure. Departure canceled if not off in 5 minutes. Let you know in 8 if that's not the case. And frequency change approved through Victor Tango. All right, that was not one of my better calls, but here we are. We are taking off out of Quail Mesa, and we are taking off going north. And what runway number? This is runway 17. Nope, this is runway 35. Blythe traffic, Epic 143 Victor Tango, departing runway 35. Doing a left downwind departure, Blythe, from Quail Mesa. Alright. Flight director is on. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We'll pretend we can stay on the runway here. Up we go. And this has got a left turn departure. Gear up.
Gear up.
Flaps up. Quail Mesa traffic, Epic 143 Victor Tango, left downwind 35, departing the area. Last call, 3 Victor Tango. And let's go ahead and get this into indicated mode and keep climbing.
Autopilot engage.
And let's set direct Blythe and put the sucker into nav mode. And let's switch back. Los Angeles Center, Epic 143 Victor Tango, 5,000 for 7,000.
Epic 143 Victor Tango, Los Angeles Center, ident.
Roger, ident 3 Victor Tango.
Epic 3 Victor Tango, radar contact, 10 miles northeast of Blythe, via wire, climb, maintain level 200.
Up to 200, 3 Victor Tango.
Other aircraft calling stay again.
There we go, up to 20,000. Let's go ahead and...
Speed we're 8796, SoCal departure, radar contact. Verify climbing via SID.
Up we go. Quick look outside here as we get up in the air. How's everybody doing today? So, the main point of this stream, the reason why I'm doing a Sunday stream, is because I want to show off some of the new tech that I've gotten worked out. This is a special Sunday stream.
Airport 9 array contact breakers with tower 118.1.
So, I'm going to try to bring this up. And I hope you guys will tell me, and Goldsy, you were here last week, so I hope you will tell me if this looks better. Hopefully it does. So, without further ado, the new tech. So this is the Navigraph desktop charts app that I've got here. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom us in just a little bit so that we can see a little bit of where we're going. We're right now headed for Blythe on our way up to 20,000 feet. And hopefully that's a heck of a lot more clear than it was last week. Because I have officially spent some money to fix the problems that I was not happy with. I was not happy with the lack of clarity.
Airport 7355, so got a departure, radar contact.
So, get to
Airport 7355, flighting 160, contact, so got a departure 134.9.
Get to hang out with Joe here a little bit. On our way up to flight level 200.
134.9.
And yeah. Do a little bit of flying. Goldsy, did you get the Epic out of the hangar this weekend, like you said you were thinking about doing?
Speedbird 8076, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
Approaching waypoint.
I wonder what that is. You flew it last night. That's awesome, buddy. That looks like a transformer station. That's kind of neat. I would ask if it was good to you.
Speedbird 8796, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain level 230.
But it's the Epic. Of course it was good to you, right? Where'd you fly from?
Airport 7355. So got a departure. Why are you level at 3,000?
That's interesting.
Aero 355. Is this for the I-6?
There seems to be something wrong
Aero 355. It's going to be a fail for the I-6.
with my notification.
Climb via instruction is across Santa Monica.
We'll just hide that.
The rating, I think, is 160 or 158 or something like that. At or below 3,000 and climb and maintain 4,000. Say intentions.
Not sure what's going on with that there.
Aero 355.
That's weird. Oh, geez, what happened? No way. Oh, I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that, Goldsy. Hang on a second. Let's try that again. Let me fix that.
359 is Quebec. So got a departure radar contact, climb maintain 4,000.
I'm working. I fixed the thing with Chili. With his emoticons coming
Speedbird
in.
8796, where are you going? You're flying way off into the ocean here. Clear direct to Padres.
All right, I've disabled that. You want to give it another try there, Goldsy? See if that works for you. Sorry about that, buddy.
Negative. Stamp.
I've disabled it now. Nikki, if you're still here, how are you doing? Little tail view. You flew Seattle PDX. I don't know PDX and Reno. That looks like Reno. What's PDX? Which airport is that? Portland. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool.
Speedbird 8796. I always tell people they need to read the text page when they're flying a departure procedure. If you read the text, it's very good. It says runway heading to 520 feet, then turn direct wind field. So that's the issue there. Contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
So, Joe seems like he's having a tough day. I don't know how many people are on or how many people have been on, but I think it's Joe. If I'm wrong, I could be wrong there. But it seems like he's having a tough day.
Speedbird 8796, that's never been the Padres procedure. Verify it's the Padres one for San Diego Limburg you're looking at. If it is, see if they have a page 2 with text. Or 9350, SoCal departure, cancel out to restriction, reasonable navigation. Air 539, equal flighting 320, join Santa Monica 125 radio.
So there
flighting 320, join Santa Monica 125 radio.
To be something wrong with Streamlabs today too. Kind of interesting.
We were 80 to 96, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain level 380. Level 3 Victor Tango across bands and maintain 14,000, Palm Springs altimeter 297.
Cross bands at 14,000, 3 Victor Tango. Okay. I gotta bring some stuff up. Again, something got blocked. Alright, so that's 6,000 drop. 6,000 foot drop. Not a big deal.
Delta 770, SoCal departure, radar contact, turn right heading 340, maintain 13,000.
Yeah, apparently Streamlabs is offline. That's unfortunate. Not sure what's going on with those guys. But at least we have Nightbot to block text for us. Alright, so 6,000 foot drop times 3, 20 miles. We got a long way to go. That seems like a really early notification to me to cross bands at 14,000. Could just be me, but there we go. Got my stuff back. Alright, so let's do a quick arrival briefing. Or, yeah, let's do a quick briefing with that. So let me bring up the charts. Again, we got this bad, let me get this out of the way. I'll just hide it for the moment. Something's going wrong with Streamlabs. Sorry about that, folks. So here's our Settlers 5 arrival. And hopefully this is much more clear than it was before. So we're going to be arriving on Palm Springs. We've got an expected clearance to cross at 16,000. We've already gotten bands at 14, so we're going to ignore that. So that's not a problem. Bands to Settler, and then we continue Burdu to Paradise, and all others we're going to expect final course. All other airports we're going to expect vectors to final course. If I look at the weather here, let's go back and take a quick look at SkyVector. Take a look at our weather. Our weather is 9 miles visibility and clear, variable at 3 knots. So we could get any runway there whatsoever. Take a quick peek at the airport diagram. Get to 7 or 6 is probably our likeliest. And field elevations are about 800 feet. So we can accept any of that stuff, and we can accept a visual for the 9 mile.
Delta 776, clear to rave, resume departure, climb via SID.
Okay. So there we go. Should be pretty straightforward. Altimeter is 2985.
Delta 776, clear direct rave, resume departure, climb via SID. Right, 5 kilo Mike. Contact Bakersfield Tower 18.1, see ya.
2973. That's the altimeter that's nearby. Should be good to go. All looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and he wants us at bands. That's right, bands at 14,000. So we still got some time. Should only be about 20 miles. Should only be about 20 miles down to bands. God, I love these desert views. These are cool. So last week we saw some interesting ships out in this lake here. Try to see if I can use my telescopic view to see any out here today. They may not be. We may not be close enough. But we saw a nice little aircraft carrier steaming around in here last Thursday. It was really super interesting. How they got an aircraft carrier in the lake, we're not sure. We thought it was an impressive feat by the Navy, though. Impressive feat by the Navy. Let's go ahead and get those charts out of the way. I don't know about you guys, but I am super impressed with my ability to animate that that more directly. It's really just throwing a switch and telling it, don't fade, slide. But I think it's cool.
Delta 776, contact Los Angeles Center. 125.27.
Oh, what a day. Beautiful day.
Cessna 903 Quebec, contact SoCal approach 134.9er.
It's a beautiful day here in the outskirts of Atlanta, too. We're about 75 degrees today and sunny and gorgeous. It makes me want to go flying for real. Unfortunately, I just get to fly in those big commercial jets. That's no fun.
Delta 766 Los Angeles Center. Roger, Palmdale altimeter 987. Air 3593 Quebec, SoCal approach LA altimeter 2985.
So, did anything interesting happening on the on your flight? Any interesting weather, Goldsy? Seattle to Portland or to Reno? Anything exciting? Like an airport disappearing and moving a couple of miles south.
Approaching waypoint.
Passing cones.
So we're 8796. That's approved until Shafter.
It was raining on departure. For that, pretty uneventful. I don't know. A little rain wouldn't be such a bad thing. I've been getting a lot of clear skies lately.
Five 50 Kilo. Radar service terminated. Squawk before exchange approved. Have a good flight.
I fly IFR mainly just so that I have something to listen to. This is not a particularly challenging IFR or VFR flight. I mean, I could do this VFR if I wanted to, but you know, get a little higher, fly a little longer, and have something to listen to. You know, nice to nice to hear some of that exasperation. So it looks like Streamlabs is back up and running, so we'll bring them. It still says bad gateway. What's going on with that? This should be pretty simple. There it goes. That's better. That's better. Just have to re-add the info here. All right. Whoops. Gosh, go through all my screens. All right. Let's go ahead and start heading down. We're on our way to PSP. We'll get down nice and early for him. Let's say 1500 and Los Angeles Center, Epic 143 Victor Tango, vacating flight level 200.
Victor Tango, thank you. Altimeter at Palm Springs 2973.
2973 through Victor Tango. A little rain wouldn't be so bad. Makes it kind of interesting, especially if it gets cold. Then you get a little icing. Depending on how high you're going. Make sure our speed doesn't creep up too much here.
So 903 Quebec, lighting 300, back to Burbank Airport, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
Huh. That's kind of interesting. Look at that little neighborhood. Looks like there's a baseball field. No, that's a neighborhood pool out in the middle of the...
134.2.
That's kind of cool. A couple of little pools off of a neighborhood subdivision out in the middle of the desert. You see all kinds of interesting stuff here, just hanging out, flying around. Saw a solar farm the other day. That was kind of neat.
Approaching waypoint.
I think I want to change up the livery on this plane for the next flight. It's a little bare for me.
Altimeter 2985, advise you have weather and approach request. Twin Cessna 903 Quebec, expect Dallas runway to approach.
Alright, there we go. There's Palm Springs. Still headed down. We're going to make bands just fine. Oh, nothing like a little frame hesitation. Or must be loading in Los Angeles or something. That's kind of cool. Loading in Los Angeles from this far out. I do wish that X-Plane handled that a little bit better. Had a little better performance on that. Hopefully in a better version or a new version. Some stuff on our TCAS just fired up. We got somebody...
Speedbird 8796, contact Oakland Center.
Directly in front of us there.
127.45, and then you can get your time compression resumed from them probably.
Good old time compression. You know how you can fix needing time compression? Don't fly giant long-haul flights. Fly things that are a little more interesting. I know, it's just wrong of me, isn't it?
Aero 32521, Santa Barbara departure. Can resume on navigation and appropriate vehicle altitude.
Fuel tank switched.
Alright, so we got about 10 or 15 minutes left here in this flight, and then we'll do another one. Then we'll do another one.
776, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
So bring up our charts here. You can see us coming in.
Approaching waypoint.
On our way to bands.
Delta 776, Los Angeles Center, climbing 10 Pablo 370.
Let me get the tower airport frequency here. Oop, what's going on there?
Turn 93, Quebec, turn right heading 050.
Tower frequency is on 121.0. Got that ready. Cool. Back to the approach. About to cross bands.
Turn 93, Quebec. At 2 miles from Silex, fly heading 060, maintain 3000 until established local clear all last runway to approve.
Gonna go ahead and slow us down here. No reason that we need to be going this fast coming in to an approach. It will only hurt us and make the controller's life more difficult. So we'll begin slowing down. Slow down to 180 knots. There's no speed restrictions on this approach, so should be fine.
3 Victor Tango, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
135.4, 3 Victor Tango.
Approaching waypoint.
SoCal approach, Epic 143 Victor Tango, level 1,400.
143 Victor Tango, SoCal approach, fly present heading is to maintain 6,000, Vector Riverside Airport, advise you have weather and approach request, altimeter 2985.
2985, descend and maintain 6,000, and I missed the heading through Victor Tango.
3 Victor Tango heading for now, and advise approach request.
We'll take whatever you want to give us through Victor Tango. (262) heading. There we go. Whatever he wants to give us is fine. I don't have a preference. Pull back on the power. Alright, so let's get those charts out of the way for a minute. should be south of Ontario here. I think that's... Is that it right there?
Approaching waypoint.
That might be it right there. Yeah, that's it.
R3 Victor Tango, the Riverside Airport, just right of your 12 o'clock and 16 miles before in sight.
Roger, we have the airport in sight, 3 Victor Tango.
R3 Victor Tango, so you have the airport.
Roger, we have the airport, 3 Victor Tango.
R3 Victor Tango, clear visual approach, runway 27.
Clear visual approach, runway 27, 3 Victor Tango. Okay. So there we go. Let's go ahead and continue our descent. That's the airport right there.
Alright, we go back contact Burbank Tower 18.7.
Let's go ahead and turn right a little bit towards it. And we'll go ahead and continue the descent down. And go all the way down to like 1,800 feet. That'll be fine. We're definitely high right now.
Approaching waypoint.
Cherokee 301 Tango, so got a departure. Radar contact, your transmission was broken, stay out.
Piper 31001 Tango, stay altitude. Air 01 Tango, thank you. Radar contact, flighting 160.
Yeah, we gotta get down here a little faster. We're definitely high.
Air 01 Tango, contact, so approach 134.9. Cherokee 301 Tango SoCal approach, flighting 130, altimeter 29er7, correction 29er85.
We're gaining some speed here. That's not ideal. But we gotta get the plane down. We're supposed to be at 3,100 right now.
Traffic. Traffic.
Traffic's moving away from us. That should be fine. We're a little to the side. Let's turn this way.
Clear of conflict.
Alright, autopilot's off. We are coming in fast. Very, very fast. We're fast and we're high.
Gear down.
Get some drag out.
3 Victor Tango contact the Riverside Tower 121.0.
121.03.
Delta remain this frequency, and I'll have your result here in just a second.
Riverside Tower, Epic 143 Victor Tango going around.
And 143 Victor Tango Riverside Tower. Roger. M93 Quebec, that's a pass for your I3. Congratulations.
Alright, great. Not too big. Thank you.
And November 143 Victor Tango, file the published missed approach procedure, maintain 4000, contact approach 135.4.
Yeah, we were on a visual approach through Victor Tango. I don't have a approach procedure here.
Number 143 Victor Tango, my bad, I see
Zero.
that now. Yeah, enter the right downwind runway 27 and report midfield.
Okay, we'll take it right down then. 3 Victor Tango. Yep, too high, too fast. We're slower now, so that should be fine. There's the airport. Let's get our flaps down into a landing configuration. I seem to have that problem quite a bit, going too high, too fast.
And number 3 Victor Tango, disregard the report, runway 27, cleared to land the wind 2605.
Roger, clear to land 27, 3 Victor Tango. Okay, let's get our speed back up just a little bit. We're going a little slow. Nose is up a little bit because I'm fighting against it. There we go. Gaining a little altitude, a little speed. Okay. Let's go ahead and make the turn. Gear down. There it is. Much better. Much better. I feel much better about this now. Apply some brakes. And we'll jump off here at Gulf.
Number 3 Victor Tango, taxi to parking bay Alpha, remain this frequency, have a good day.
Alpha this frequency, 3 Victor Tango. Alright, so we're going to go right across here and we're just going to park in this little section right here. We'll go park next to these guys. These guys look like they won't mind us parking here next to them. Very good. Alright, so there's one really super fast approach. That was fun. That was a good time. So I just could not get down and back and all that sort of stuff in the time that I had, and I don't know. It felt very strange. Felt like I was real late for that descent out of 6,000. Maybe that was probably my fault, but it felt like I was real late behind it the whole time. So let's go ahead and plug in this result for our Riverside flight. Do a little bit of paperwork. Submit my Alphabet Flight Challenge results. And there we go. Those are successfully submitted. And we are the 73rd pilot to complete that. So just 73 of us so far. I think that's kind of interesting. If we finish this thing up before anybody else, we'll be the 40th pilot overall to finish this. So there we go. There is our Romeo. Our next transition is over from Riverside down to San Diego. And if I am right, there is a tech route available for this. So I am going to do a quick search from Riverside, KRAL, to KSAN. Yeah, there we go. 11,000 feet, PDZ 186, Haley, Victor 66 to MZB, all at 11,000 feet. So let's go ahead and file this guy. This will be pretty straightforward. IFR flight plan, we are still in Epic. We're going to be slant Gulf still. True airspeed is too fast. 250 knots is certainly possible. And we will do KRAL to KSAN. We're going to San Diego International. Cruising speed 11,000 feet. And let's give them the tech route. Looks like this is the Ontario 12. TEC route Ontario 12. Cool. We'll go ahead and file that flight plan. That's all in. And let's do a little bit of flight planning. So let's view the charts. We need the airport chart. Yep. So let's take a look at the airport chart. Here's where we are. We're sitting here on the airport. And I can zoom in a little bit on this. Let's move this over this way. So, we're going to write on the screen here a little bit. We need the Riverside ground frequency right here, 121.7. We're still going to need tower because we're going to get our clearance from ground because there is no clearance frequency here. So that's what we're going to do. let's jump into the plane here. Let's delete this flight plan, and let's actually bring up our starter, so we don't run out of power. Hate to run out of battery power. And we can open some doors while we wait. Delete our flight plan. We'll set ourselves to 1200 so that we're not causing anybody any problems. And ground frequency is 121.7. Should be relatively easy to get there unless I go the wrong way. Perfect. Okay, so let's get our craft worksheet up here. Delete our last flight. RAFT. San Diego? Is that right? Is that where we're going? Where are we going? Where are we going? San Diego. Yes, that's where we're going. Cleared to San Diego. I'm going to sing as filed, because I know I got the tech route right. Initial altitude, expect other altitude in how long. Frequency. Frequency is going to be 135.4, I'm guessing. Oops. I'll write that. 135.4. I'll just write that over here because that's what I think it's going to end up being.
Yeah, John Wayne clearance, Piper 2 Kilo Charlie.
Number 2 Kilo Charlie, John Wayne clearance.
Yeah, we just want to advise we're going to be a few minutes. Our other buddy that we were flying with is having some issues, so we're waiting for him to get back on here. Shouldn't be, but another probably 10 minutes.
Okay, yep, no problem.
Thank you very much.
Riverside Ground, Epic 143 Victor Tango IFR to San Diego.
143 Victor Tango, Riverside Ground. Your clearance is on request. Standby.
On request, standby. Excellent. Well, fair enough. I appreciate that hint, Goldsy. We'll double check that before we get out of here. The 27 ODP.
Number 143 Victor Tango, clear to the Lindbergh Field. On departure, fly the runway 27 departure procedure to Paradise, then as filed. Maintain 4,000, expect 1,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.4, squawk 5751.
Cleared to the Lindbergh Airport. Fly 27 ODP to Paradise. Maintain 4,000. Expect 11,000 in 5 minutes. Frequency is 135.4 and 5751. 3 Victor Tango.
143 Victor Tango, reback is correct.
Excellent. Hey. I guess we're gonna have to go look up that obstacle departure procedure. That should be fun. Let's go ahead and get the transponder code set first, just so that I don't forget to do that. 5751. 251. Actually gave us the same transponder code as last time. We're going to set 4,000 as our maximum altitude. 4,000. 160 knots. All that looks good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 11,000 in 5. Alright, so I'm done with that. Let's go find the obstacle departure procedures. Are they here in the airport info? No. Here they are. Alright, can't zoom like that. Just goes crazy. App doesn't work. Okay, so fly heading 269er. So let's go ahead and put that in, 269er. And that's going to be up to 21,000 feet. And just to make this really super clear, this is what I'm looking at. Yes. Then left turn direct to PDZ, Paradise. Aircraft departing Paradise. So we need to know which direction we're going for that next bit. So let's figure out if we're going to need the hold or not. So let's get the rest of this plugged in, and then we'll be good to go. In fact, let's get it plugged into SkyVector first, because SkyVector will help us with what degree we are leaving. KRAL to KSAN PDZ Victor 186 Halley, HAILE, Victor 66 to Mission Bay. Yes, I'm not going to reach that altitude. I understand. We're going to 11,000. And our speed will be 250. Alright. So this is going to give us a hand here. Hopefully. Yeah. So, we're departing Mission Bay on a heading of 130. So now that we know that, aircraft departing from 091 clockwise to 140, and okay, so it's just a climb on course for us because we are departing 130. So no holding patterns. Pretty cool. Of all of the departure procedures I've seen that have holds in them, this one finally worked in my favor. Alright, so let's get the flight plan entered. KRAL. Insert waypoint.
Fuel tank switched.
Our,
Radio check.
why is our fuel tank
Okay.
switching? Our engine isn't running. That seems intriguing. Let's turn off some of this stuff. We don't need all this stuff on. Alright. 269 to 2,200 feet. Super simple. Alright, so here we go. KRAL is in there. PDZ is our next VOR. Paradise. From From there, we'll insert an airway. That airway is Victor 186 to Haley. We'll insert another airway, Victor 66.
Only clearance, Baron 65 Kilo Sierra. If our route is still good, can we get a new squawk code? Our previously assigned is 2356.
Yeah, you can use the previously assigned at 2356 if you like.
Insert waypoint. KSAN San Diego International. This is Lindbergh. Cool, cool, cool. Everything looks good from that point. He wants us to maintain 4,000. We'll expect shortly thereafter 135.4. Sounds good. We've got our ground frequency. Now we need our tower frequency, 121.1. That should be correct. .1. Perfect. Come down to San Diego. Let's make sure that we get the San Diego information all set up. Let's grab their airport information for San Diego. And we can plug that in once we get up in the air. We'll grab tower, which is 118.3, and that will be fine. We've got 9 and 27 down here as well. Probably do a visual approach into San Diego. Let's check the weather. San Diego, view at 2600, so we should be good. Should be fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and get ourselves started up. Doors closed. Let's start. Let's go ahead and close doors. And starter. Bring the fuel up. Good. Props full forward. All of that
Check.
fun stuff. Don't over-rev the engine. I gotta remove that. So there's an alternate throttle on my joystick that keeps getting bumped, and it's really a pain in the butt. Seal the doors. Generator is stopped. Starter gen's on. Beacons are on. Taxi lights on. Nav lights for safety. Tick, tick, tick. Fuel auto selector is on now. Alright, looks like we are good. Ready to taxi. Let's go ahead and get the airport charts up. Oops. This is Sierra that we were working on. And let's take a look at ourselves on the movie map. I'm expecting Alpha Charlie. Should be no problem to get there. Alright, so this is Riverside. Riverside ground, Epic 143 Victor Tango, ready to taxi with the weather.
I'm 143 Victor Tango, Riverside ground, only 27, taxi via Alpha and Charlie.
Alpha Charlie to 273 Victor Tango. We'll get spun around here. get out here on Alpha. Quick look, nothing
Vegas
coming.
clearance, WestJet 765 IFR.
And let's get our flight directors
WestJet,
on.
was that 765?
We'll get it in heading mode.
Hey, farm set. Hey, WestJet 765.
800 feet up. We'll put it in vertical speed mode to start with. We'll be good to go.
I'm not showing a flight plan on you.
No problem. I'll go back in and refile it.
Okay, check your call sign because I'm not pulling you up under 765 either.
All right, I'll take a look at it. Thanks.
Gentleman ground, Piper 402 Kilo Charlie with whiskey, transient parking, request taxi, and if we can get 20 left for departure, that would be awesome.
I'm up 402 Kilo Charlie, Gentleman ground, I'm 20 left to Kilo, taxi via Alpha Hotel on Charlie.
Alpha Hotel Charlie, 420 left to Kilo, Piper 2 Charlie.
John Wayne ground, bearing 65 Kilo Sierra, transient parking, right taxi, and accompanying traffic.
Number 65 Kilo Sierra, John Wayne ground, runway 20 left to Kilo, taxi via Alpha Hotel on Charlie, and you can follow the Piper ahead.
Following the Piper 20 left at Kilo, Alpha Hotel Charlie, bearing 65 Kilo Sierra, thank you.
San Luis Tower, Seneca 82806, 20 miles east landing, and this is the Cat 2.
Hey, there we go. Somebody just starting off the cat ratings. That's awesome. Pretty good radio call for a first attempt. That's seems like he's got some experience somewhere else. All right, we're
I'm
here.
sorry, the aircraft calling again, say again.
Yeah, sorry, Seneca 82806, we're 20 miles east of San Luis, landing full stop with the Cat 2, and we have November.
Number 82806, San Luis Tower, roger that, enter straight in runway 29, report 3 mile final.
3 mile final for 29ers, Seneca 806.
Riverside Tower, Epic 143 Victor Tango, holding short 27.
West
Zero right
IFR.
approach.
Shoot.
Okay, 2 at once, WestJet 765, clearances on request, standby, break other aircraft calling, say again.
143 Victor Tango, holding short 27 left.
John Wayne Tower, Cherokee 3001 Tango's inbound on the ILS 20 right.
Number 3001 Tango, John Wayne Tower. Wind 170 at 10, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 20 right, 01 Tango.
Number 143 Victor Tango, Riverside Tower, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
27 clear for takeoff, 3 Victor Tango. Yeah, it's a mouthful sometimes. It's a mouthful. Alright, so we're heading to 906. As we roll in here, that should line up with runway 27. It really ought to. It shouldn't. It's basically fly runway heading. Alright. Beta mode off. We are good on all
WestJet
of our
765
stuff.
cleared to the Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport on
Power
departure.
in.
Correction, beauty perfume for departure perfume. That is filed. Climb via the SID. Departure frequency 125.9 squawk 7. Correction 5363.
And rotate. Not quite there yet. There we go.
Clear to Phoenix Harbor.
Clear up.
Perfume 4, perfume.
Autopilot engage.
Departure frequency is on 125.7, squawk 5363. WestJet 765.
WestJet 765, we're back correct.
Going Tower, Piper 402 Kilo Charlie is Kilo short of 20 left, ready for departure.
Was that 2 Kilo Charlie calling number 1 at 20 left?
Yep, 2 Kilo Charlie is Kilo short of 20 left, ready for departure.
Number 402 Kilo Charlie, Charlie Tower 120 left at Kilo, cleared for takeoff.
20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff. Piper 2, go Charlie.
Charlie
Number
Tower,
3
Baron,
Victor
65
Tango,
kilos
departure
Sierra.
after flight.
Here at Charlie, I'm sorry, here at Kilo as well, 20 left, and ready for departure after the company.
Over to departure 3 Victor Tango. SoCal departure, Epic 143 Victor Tango, ODP runway 27 under Riverside.
Epic 143 Victor Tango, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 7,000.
Up to 7,000, 3 Victor Tango. Alright, there's 2200, we'll make our left turn to Paradise. Reset this for 7,000. Put ourselves into nav mode. We'll give her a little more power. Start climbing a little faster now that we're out of that area. Excellent. I didn't completely screw up that departure procedure like I did the last one I flew. Holy cow. Intercept a runway and just totally mess things up. Or intercept a radial, I should say.
Four zero two Kilo Charlie, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 6,000.
Alright, here we go. Going up.
Epic 3 radio, climb maintain 1,000.
Up to 1,000, 3 Victor Tango. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful lake out the window there. Let's see if we can get a little quick picture of it here. Plane's going to be in the way. It's just a cool picture, cool shot of the lake there. Cool shot of the lake. Goldie, how would you rate that that ODP? How'd I do?
Flight 402 Kilo Charlie, turn right heading 010, join Victor 8.
If you're still around, that is.
Call radar check on.
I have redeemed myself. Nice. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. At least on the last one, I knew how bad I messed up. Like, I knew I was wrong. That's the first step to making it better, right?
625 Kilo Sierra, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 6,000.
You know, the biggest thing I got to do is I got to really watch my speeds. My speeds get out of control too fast.
2 Kilo Charlie, right turns the other way.
Yeah. All right, so here we go, up to 11,000 feet. Nice little tech
Verify
route.
Kilo Sierra, rating 010.
Nice little tech route. Super simple.
Viper 2, Charlie, stop your turn, flighting 360.
Waypoint.
Up to 11,000. And let's go pull the airport, the tower 118.8.
Viper 51, contact Burbank Tower 118.7.
Let's go ahead and get rid of those. 118.8. That'll be Limburg Tower when we need it. And just re-verify the weather. .220 at 9 knots. So yeah, definitely going to be landing 27 down there. And I wonder if we could just pick up the localizer for 27 as the approach. That way if we go mist, we have
5 Kilo Sierra at 5 degrees, correction, turn 10 degrees right for traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles same direction, Viper at 6,000. Our 5 Kilo Sierra traffic is 10 o'clock and 2 miles.
All right, so here we go. Going. On our way down to Lindbergh.
Air 2 Kilo Charlie flighting 010, join Victor 8. Air 5 Kilo Sierra 010, join Victor 8.
So this is interesting. It's got me going all the way to Mission Bay. And if I want the localizer runway 27 approach, I got to turn around and go all the way back out. So I'm just curious if I'm going to get an approach request well before that, so that I don't have to fly all the way to Mission Bay and then turn around and fly all the way back.
Approaching waypoint.
Generally get assigned a heading out of Robin. Okay, well, that makes sense. Well, that's a lot further along than I thought, but I would have taken one out of Haley. I am gonna go ahead and program our localizer 110.9. Just to have that ready. Nice simple flight.
Approaching waypoint.
Let's double check my speed. Yeah, we're doing about 260. Can probably pull that back just a little bit. I told him we'd do about 250. So
Air 2 Kilo Charlie, just
oh, weather just reloaded. Almost knocked the plane out of the air. It's amazing you can go from comm to comm and the plane will just about fall over.
Your routing advisor ready to go. Our 2 Kilo Charlie, after Victor 363, change Pomona Victor 197 Palmdale to read Beige Victor 186, Darts Victor 459, Barry Victor 201 Palmdale.
So I have a special request and a special preview coming out for the next flight. And I think I might have to do it on Tuesday, just from a timing. But for the next flight, we're going up to Tapachaki or something like that. It's up near Mojave. And I really, really, really want to do the Falcon 1 departure out of San Diego. Like, just because it's
Our 2 Kilo Charlie, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
It's perhaps a little on the nose. But I really want to do that departure. And it makes sense. It kind of works.
SoCal Pepper 402 Kilo Charlie 6000.
I'm worried, though, that if I do...
402 Kilo Charlie, SoCal approach Ontario, altimeter 2983, climb maintain 12000.
If
2983 up to 12000, 2 Kilo Charlie.
If I do that...
Bear 5 Kilo Sierra, M2 route advisory.
Somebody's going to change it to a different departure on me, because it's not one of the standard
Bear 5 Kilo
departures.
Sierra, change Pomona Victor 197 to read Beige Victor 186, Darts, Victor 459, Barry, Victor 201.
So is there a really polite way to ask my controller who works Tuesday nights, please let me do this? The Falcon 1 departure. Please. Pretty please.
Air 5 Kilo, thank you. Contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Alright, we're 3 miles from Robin. We're doing 245 knots. Are you working Tuesday night?
Victor Tango, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
119.63 Victor Tango.
SoCal approach, bear 65 kilos here, level 6 out.
Bear 65 Kilo 0, SoCal approach Ontario, altimeter 2983.
Thank you. 5 kilos here, and we're still working on the reroute that the previous controller gave us, so we'll...
SoCal approach up 143 Victor Tango, 11,000.
Air 5 Kilo Sierra, go ahead and turn for Victor 363, flighting 340, join Victor 363.
Well, it'll be my first flight out on Tuesday, so be about 7:30 your time. It's Epic 143 Victor Tango, checking in level 11,000.
143 Victor Tango, SoCal approach, flighting 140 to maintain 7,000 Victor Limburg Airport, altimeter 2986, advise you of what?
Fly 140 down to 7,000, and we have the weather through Victor Tango. You know, Goldsy, it's like you've done this before. Uh, 8,000.
Victor Kilo Charlie, flighting 300, join Victor 201. Bear 5 Kilo Sierra, flighting 300, join Victor 201, climbing 12000.
Alright, pulling back on the speed. Don't want to go any faster.
Air 5 Kilo Sierra, join Victor 201.
Yeah, so it'll be about 8:30 Eastern U.S. Be my first flight out.
Scout 571, jet up, set abort departure, cancel altitude restriction, resume on navigation. Right, 3 Victor Tango, you got approach request?
Roger, we'll take the visual for 27, 3 Victor Tango.
3 Victor Tango, say.
We'll take the visual approach, 3 Victor Tango. I guess I could do the localizer, but I want to practice my visual approaches. They've been so bad lately. Excuse me, sorry about that. Oh, frames, come on, frames. You can do it. There we go.
Bear 5 Kilo Sierra, unit 300.
So, there we are right there, just coming in. So, Goldsy, do the charts look more clear? I just spent a bunch of time working on it earlier today. I thought they looked pretty fuzzy in the last stream. They look clear to you? Can you read them? Mostly, kind of, sort of. Yeah. All right. Better than last time? Because last time they really looked gnarly to me. So I've had to combine 2 or 3 different. What is going on with the wind here? I am getting some wicked gusting winds. That's all right. I appreciate it anyway.
Viper 2 Kilo Charlie, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
I don't really want to go that... Man. Let's bring the power back up.
Viper 40 Kilo Charlie, SoCal approach, Burbank, altimeter 29081.
Alright, let's go ahead and hide them again. Climb out of that. That was some crazy gusting wind right there.
Fuel tank switched.
I swear I'd like an auto throttle. Alright, we're kind of close. Doing about 170, 180 knots. We'll have to... So I had to cobble together 2 different pieces of software in order to get this to look good. I had to cobble together Air Parrot on my Surface tablet.
Bear 5 kilos are contact, so about approach 134.2s.
And Air Server on the desktop. And so I'm using 2 of those competing products together because they give me the best result overall.
Bear 65 kilos Sierra SoCal approach, Burbank altimeter 2981. Three Victor Tango contact SoCal approach 124.35.
124.35, 3 Victor Tango. Hey, yeah, absolutely. SoCal approach, Epic 143 Victor Tango, level 7000.
Epic 143 Victor SoCal approach, spec vision approach runway 27, it's maintain 5000, Limburg altimeter 2986.
Expecting visual for 27 and down to 5,000, 3 Victor Tango, and you said 76 on the altimeter, 3 Victor Tango.
86.
Affirmative, 86, 3 Victor Tango. You know, that's the idea. It works, it seems to work good, and it works much better than the built-in software from Google or Microsoft. So, about 1,000 times better, as far as I can tell. I showed it to my wife earlier, and she's like, if you even have to ask, I need you to go see a doctor to have your eyes checked.
2 Kilo Charlie traffic, 2 o'clock, 2 miles southbound, altitude indicates 1,600, typing on.
Alright, so expecting a turn here soon.
Good, 2 Kilo Charlie is now through your 3 o'clock. Epic 3 Victor Tango flight at 180.
Fly heading 180, 3 Victor Tango. There we go. That's the beginning of our turn. Doing about 150 knots at this point. We're okay with that. San Diego's right over here somewhere. And we're actually flying south of the airport now. Brings us into a better corridor, I would imagine.
R3 Victor Tango flighting 240.
240, 3 Victor Tango.
Viper 2 Kilo Charlie contact Joshua approach 126.1. See ya.
402 Charlie, Josh, approach Palmdale altimeter 2984.
Should be off to our right here somewhere still. Whoa. There it is, right there. So we got it. It's right over there. He's essentially flying us down the ILS, the localizer approach, essentially. Essentially. In fact, if we put in our localizer course of 275 over here, we should actually see that come in. We're still high though. Like he's got us at 5,000. I cross through the localizer now. SoCal approach, Epic 143 Victor Tango. We have the airport in sight.
3 Victor Tango, here's approach, runway 27.
Cleared for the approach 27, 3 Victor Tango.
3 Victor Tango, sorry I didn't send you there. If you need an S-turn, that's fine.
We'll figure it out. 3 Victor Tango. Thanks.
Air 1 Juliet off attack point, we go approach 124.7.
We're going to take him up on that offer to do some S-turns down to 2,000.
Scout 571 Juliet off point, we go approach Oxnard altimeter 2983.
Pull back on our speed. Come back towards Rebo.
Victor Tango, contact Limburg Tower 118.3, John.
118.3 for Limburg Tower, 3 Victor Tango. that wrong. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Limburg Tower, Epic 14. Oop. Correction, I'll change frequencies. Limburg Tower, Epic 143, Victor Tango, visual 27.
143 Victor Tango, Limburg Tower, the wind 19010, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land on 27, 3 Victor Tango.
Number 359 Quebec, I see you now, runway 20 left, cleared for takeoff.
Lost
Clear
all that
takeoff.
altitude
Please,
with a couple of
sorry
S
about that, on the
turns.
spot, not take a bit.
And our parking will be on the general aviation ramp.
Juliet Hotel, ready to copy clearance to John Wayne.
Number 544 Juliet Hotel, cleared to the John Wayne Airport. On departure, fly runway heading, radar vector is Quang, then is filed. Maintain 3000, expect 9,000, 5 minutes after departure.
Gear down.
Departure frequency 120.55 and squawk 6525.
Clear to John Wayne on departure, fly runway heading vectors to Quang as filed. Maintain 3000, expect 9 after 5, departure on 125.5 and we'll squawk 6527 for Juliet Hotel.
Number 4 Juliet Hotel, departure frequency 120.55.
120.55, that's probably my accent for Juliet Hotel.
Number 544 Juliet Hotel, reback correct.
Okay, we're a little on the right of the center line. Let's correct that.
Number 6 Sierra Golf Connect departure.
A little high. Descending.
Number 903 Quebec Connect departure, have a good flight.
I contacted departure, not take a bit, thanks.
There we go.
SoCal departure, Twin Cessna 3593 Quebec, just off of John Wayne, on through 1.642.
Number 93 Quebec, flip the switch, still talk.
Say it again, 93 Quebec, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, the departure frequency 128.1 for 93 Quebec.
Sorry about that, 12811.
Limburg Tower, Epic 143 Victor Tango, clear of 27 at Charlie 5, headed for the general aviation ramp.
Number 143 Victor Tango, taxi to parking via Charlie, remain this frequency. Good day.
Charlie, this frequency 3 Victor Tango. Thanks. So this airport needs some serious scenery
Las
work.
Vegas ground, good afternoon. American 1440 is with information Kilo on Charlie 5 ready to taxi.
In my sim.
1440 Las Vegas ground, 26 right, taxi via Charlie and Bravo.
So
26 right via Charlie Bravo, American 1440.
I don't know. There are like buildings that are supposed to be out here and stuff. And they're there. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Need an update. And need to stay on the taxiway. Oh, is there really? Oh, man. I will do that immediately without delay. Thank you so much. I really like Mr. X's scenery. I have his Boston scenery, and it's amazing. Alright, so there's supposed to be a taxiway here called Hotel, and we're supposed to kind of park somewhere over here, sort of. So we'll go ahead and just... We'll put it as far back over here. You can see the airplanes in the ortho, for God's sakes.
Stand above the ground with a Duke 544 Juliet Hotel at signature with information.
We'll just park right there.
Number 544 Juliet Hotel, Santa Barbara ground, runway 25, taxi via Juliet.
Jump into the plane. We'll go ahead and open the doors. Let everybody out. Take the luggage out.
And Tower Aero 521, was that a pass for the Cat 8 or fail for the go round?
Oh, I'm
and
intrigued.
Number 521, give me 1 second here. That'll be a pass for the Cat 8.
Yeah, there you go. You can go
I
around.
appreciate it, everyone.
Yeah.
Alright, folks. Goldsy, thanks for hanging out with me, buddy. I gotta go get some dinner. It is 20 after 5, and then I've got my other Sunday night engagement that's coming up, which is my World of Warcraft raid team is attempting to get ahead of the curve. So I gotta go get dinner and get ready for that, and so that's the last flight I've got time for. But I'll be back on Tuesday, and we'll have this scenery all ready to go. I'm gonna go download that thing right now.
Number 130 Juliet Alpha Canyon ground, runway 21, taxi via Papa.
It is
runway 21, taxi via Papa, Skyhawk 130 Juliet Alpha.
It is always a pleasure, Goldsy. I love having you in the channel. I love getting that extra knowledge, and it's just fun to talk about what's going on. So I love it. Please feel free to stop in anytime. My next stream will be Tuesday night, and we'll see if we can't get the Falcon 1 departure out of here. Thanks, and have a great night.